Hi, and welcome back. One of the areas where we see a fair amount of inconsistency is in the space of IT projects. We often get involved with customers that have been working with another provider on an IT project and things did not exactly go as expected. So today I'd like to talk about the top 5 reasons that IT projects go south, what you can do to quite easily rectify things and improve your chances of success. The first reason that IT projects often go south is because of poorly defined objectives. This is often a scenario where the person leading the project is making unilateral decisions and not involving other people or departments. It's really important for any type of IT project to involve all of the key stakeholders and make sure that you get a clear understanding of what everyone needs and also what the expectations are from the project at the end. The second reason that IT projects frequently fail is because of inadequate planning. There's either an unrealistic timeline or there's a lack of resources. It's kind of like the old saying when you're doing any sort of carpentry that you want to measure twice and cut once. Well, the same should hold true for IT. You want to spend adequate time up front to really map out how things are going to unfold, what the steps are, and make sure that the timelines are reasonable. Based on that, you're going to have a higher chance of success. The third reason for failure in an IT project is scope creep. And in a lot of ways, this goes back to the second reason for failure, which was inadequate planning. In terms of scope creep, this is where you haven't thought things through or you haven't spoken to the proper people up front so that the objectives change along the way. Scope creep is going to cause the time frame to stretch out, it's going to add additional cost, and it's going to create a whole lot of frustration across the board. The fourth reason for failure is inadequate testing. And this, in a lot of ways, goes back to some of our earlier points, which is you want to make sure that you involve all the key stakeholders in the project planning. Well, the same holds true for testing. You want to go back to all those people that you originally involved to make certain that the project, as it moves along, is properly meeting their needs. In a lot of cases where people just get involved in the beginning, but then they never get looped back in, the project is going to fail to meet the objectives that they had laid out from the start. So those frequent check-ins, going back to the original team, are extremely important. Finally, the last reason that IT projects frequently fail is because of a lack of user involvement. So like the previous point where you want to go back to the original team, you also want to think about who's going to be using the end product and figure out, does this truly meet their needs? Is it easy to use? Are the objectives clearly being met? So it's important to have an iterative process. This is not something you want to wait till at the end, but you want to go along during the project and have the users involved in testing. That way things can be adjusted on the fly if user objectives are not being met. In addition to these top 5 reasons why your IT project can go awry, there's also many other causes that can lead to confusion in your IT project scope. If you'd like to learn more about how we can assist you in assuring that your IT project stays focused and is a success, please reach out to us at the contact information below. And if you like what you heard today, please subscribe to our channel.